Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you through a full upper body session. So we're going to work into the back, we're going to work into the shoulders, and we're going to work into the arms. Don't worry if you feel like you've got no upper body strength, do not worry, we have all been there. I will give you options throughout today so that you can either level this class up or you can bring it down at whatever pace you need to for your level. So whenever you're ready, meet me in the middle of your mat and we will get started. So coming into a seated position in the middle of your mat, legs crossed, sitting up really nice and tall, shoulders are rolling away from your ears. We will start with a few deep breaths together. So closing down your eyes and start by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, breathing into your rib cage. And then out through the mouth, drawing your ribs down towards your hips. Good work. Again, inhale through the nose, expanding through the rib cage. And then exhale out through the mouth, start to draw your belly button back towards your spine. Again, inhale. Exhale, draw that belly button back towards your spine, start to connect to your core. One more like this, inhaling through the nose. And then exhaling out through the mouth, drawing your ribs down towards your hips, your belly button back towards your spine. Then slowly opening your eyes. You're going to take your right hand up overhead and then leaning over to the left, feeling a nice stretch down the side of the body. I want you to open up through your chest. So your chest is towards the ceiling. And then coming back to center. Left hand comes up, reaching over to the right, keeping both sit bones down on the mat. Chest is nice and open. And then coming back to center. Okay, from here, flipping onto all fours. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Both are hip distance apart. From here, you're going to take your right hand forward, pointing, if you will, through your fingers. I want you to bring your shoulder blades down into your back. So yes, your hand is forward, but you're not reaching too far. Your shoulders are down and back. Soft bend through your left elbow. From here, you're just going to lift your right hand up to shoulder height. Lower it back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. So we're just warming up through the shoulders here, but we're also getting into that mind to body connection. So I want you to make sure that your ribs aren't collapsed. Your ribs are up, belly button is back towards your spine. Nice flat back. Keeping that shoulder blade down into your back, looking towards the edge of your mat, having a nice long spine. Just two more like this, warming up through the shoulders. On this last one, just hold it here. Give me tiny pulses up with that hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that hand down. Same thing on the other side. Left hand comes forward. I have hairs all over my mat. Drawing your shoulders down into your back, left hand is coming forward. You're going to lift that hand to shoulder height, lower it back down. Lift and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. Keeping those shoulders down and back. Keeping the rib to hip connection. So ribs are sliding down towards your hips. Belly button is back towards your spine. And your head is up, so you have a nice long spine. Soft bend through that right elbow. You can do it. Keep it going. Just 3 more. For 2. On this last one, hold it lifted. Just 8 pulses up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Good work. Walking the hands forward slightly and then stepping back into a plank. If you need to, you can drop down onto your forearms if you have sore wrists. But coming into a high plank position, really pushing the weight out through your heels. From here, you're just going to tilt yourself forward, then push yourself back. Coming forward and back, keeping the hips nice and high, getting into the shoulders here. Just 3 more like this. For 2. On this last one, just hold your plank. From here, you're going to send your hips back, bend the knees, and then you're going to shoot yourself forward. So you're going to inhale to come back, exhale, shoot yourself forward. Inhale back, exhale, come forward. Getting into the shoulders and into the back, but we're also working the legs here as well. Try not to drop your hips down too low as you come forward. Try not to arch through your back. So you don't want to be going too low. You want to keep those hips nice and high. Just 3 more. Keep it going. You can do it. For 2. Last one. And then drop those knees down. Keep the hands where they are. Making sure that you're shifting your weight forward slightly. So I need to walk my hands forward a little bit, shifting my weight forward. From here, we're going to go into a tricep push-up. So your elbows are going to come down by your side. You're going to drop yourself down, lift yourself up, and then push yourself back into a child's pose. And then ripple yourself forward. So you drop yourself down, exhale to lift, send your hips back, then ripple forward. If you're not down as far as I am, don't worry. I've been doing this for a long time now. If you have a really small range of motion, that is absolutely fine. As long as you can feel it in your triceps, that strength will come. Keep it going. Inhale to lower, exhale lift, inhale back, exhale to come forward, inhale down, exhale lift, inhale back, exhale ripple yourself forward. Keep it going. You can go as fast as I am, you can go faster than I am, or you can slow it down, whichever one feels best for you. Just really focusing on bringing those elbows into your waist, sending it back, focusing on that breath. Okay, on this next one, you're just going to hold in that high plank. You're going to hold in that plank. We're going to lower ourselves all the way down to the mat for a count of 8. So really nice and slow. You're going to lower yourself down, bending your elbows to your waist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. I went a little bit faster, so hopefully you went a little bit slower than I did. From here, you're going to stack your hands on top of each other. Your head is going to rest, so your forehead is going to rest into your hands. I'm not going to lower myself down too low for now. You do that. I'm just going to hold myself up just so you can hear me and the microphone's not into the mat. You're going to turn your feet out, so your heels are facing into each other. Your toes are towards the edge of the mat. You're going to take an inhale. You're going to lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Head stays on your hands. And then lower yourself down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower down. So keeping the feet where they are. The only thing that is moving is your upper body. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower down. Keeping those elbows nice and wide. If this feels good, you can stay here. Or if you want a challenge, you're going to lift yourself up. Exhale, your hands are going to come behind you. Inhale to bring your hands in. Exhale, lower down. So you inhale to lift. Exhale, hands come behind you, keeping your shoulder blades into your back. Inhale to bring your hands back in. Exhale, lower down. Again, if this feels good, stay here. Or option 3 is as you lift your head, neck and shoulders off the mat, you lift your feet off the mat. Then you bring your hands behind, bring your hands in and lower yourself down. 3 options there for you. So you're either just lifting your head and shoulders off the mat, you're lifting your head, shoulders, and then extending your hands behind you is option 2. Or option 3 is to lift your legs off the mat as well. Just 2 more wherever you are. On this last one, I want you to hold the legs up. Sorry, should I say hold the upper body up? Whichever option you are in, just hold the chest off the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands in, lower yourself down. I want you to have your hands underneath your shoulders and you're going to push back into a child's pose. Well done, everyone. Just releasing that lower back, just swaying yourself from side to side. That's such a good one to work on for your posture. It really opens up your chest. A lot of us can slump down into our shoulders because we either sat at laptops all day or on our phones all day. So this is a really good one to open up through the chest and build that strength in the back. Okay, from here, shifting your weight forward, you're going to tuck your toes under, you're going to push yourself back, walk your hands back up towards your feet, bend the knees, scoop the belly, slowly start to roll yourself up. The last thing that comes up is your head. Staying at the back of your mat, bending your knees slightly, hinging yourself forward at your hips, your hands are going to come behind your back. Now I want you to open up through your chest, shoulder blades are together, shoulders are down and back. Hands are behind you. We're going to go into a little combo here. So you're going to give me single hands. So you're going to lift one hand, lift the other hand, one hand, then the other. That is your singles. Your doubles is lifting both hands up together. So working into the triceps here. 4 of each. So you go single, 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 double, 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 double. Okay, keep it going at that at your own pace. So you're just lifting your right hand, then your left, and then both together. So you go single, 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 double, 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 double. Keep it going. Whilst you're here, I want you to focus on that posture. So your hips are slightly back, knees are bent, back is nice and flat, looking towards the edge of your mat, so you're keeping a nice long neck. Again, wherever you are, keep it going. Keeping those shoulders down, try not to bring your shoulders near your ears. If this is good for you, you can stay here, or we're going to add on. So on your next one, you go single, 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 double, 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 double. Then you're going to tuck your chin to your chest, you're going to roll yourself down, you're going to walk out into a plank, hold that plank, you're going to send your hips up, you're going to walk your hands back, roll yourself up, hands come back behind your back. Again, single, single, then double, 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 double. Roll yourself down, walk your hands out, walk yourself back up, and then roll all the way up. Again, first single. Again, if that option feels good for you, keep it there. Or you can just stay with the arms. Whichever option is best for you. This option, we're getting our heart rate going slightly. Also working into the back and the shoulders. You can go slightly faster than I am or slower than I am, whichever option you want to do. This is your workout, make it your own. But make sure to challenge yourself, because when the challenge comes, that's when the change comes. Wherever you are, just last one. Double, 2, 3, 4, roll yourself down and roll yourself back up. Hands come up, just stay with those doubles. Up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll those shoulders out. Good work, everyone. Walking into the middle of your mat, catching your breath. I don't know about you, I'm slightly out of breath now. From here, we're now going to work into the arms. So as soon as I do this, if you've done any of my classes before, you know what's coming. If not, brace yourself. You're going to keep your hands lifted this whole time. You're going to give me tiny circles. We really don't have long left. I want you to give this all your energy. If you are in a room with lots of space and you want to move around, that's absolutely fine. If not, staying stood in one position, soft bend through your knees, focusing on that rib to hip connection again. I'm forgetting which way my hands were turning then. I really want you to make these circles come from your shoulders. So even though they are tiny circles, it's not just your hands going, you're really twisting through your shoulders. And then from here, reverse those circles round. Keeping those arms lifted. Smile through the burn. If you do want to make this slightly more challenging and you have them near you, you can grab either hand weights, ankle weights, whatever it is. Always makes it more challenging when you have something extra in your hands. Or if not, you can stay like me, just using our own body weight. Okay, from here, holding the hand still, just hold here. Just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from here, you're going to bring your elbows in, you're going to flip your palms to the ceiling. And you're going to shoot your hands out, flip the palms to the floor. So you bring them in and flip, in and flip. So working into those lats now as well. Working into the back and the shoulders. Still drawing that belly button back towards your spine. So also a great one to work into for our rotator cuff, which is a part of the shoulder which sometimes can cause injury. It's one that if we don't work very often can easily become injured. So this is a great one to just help strengthen it, get it moving. If you do feel like any clicking or anything, it probably is your rotator cuff. So just doing this will help warm it up and hopefully prevent any injury. You can do it, just 2 more. Last one, I just did more. Holding those elbows in, elbows in by your side, hands come slightly further forward. From here, you're going to push your hands forward, bring it in, forward and in. Squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back, but try not to flare through your rib cage. I get carried away sometimes when I do these upper body arm series. They're one that just look like they'd be so easy, but when you do them, they can be so challenging. Just 4 more. For 3, 2. On this last one, just hold it here. This is your last thing here. Keeping the elbows at shoulder height. You're going to curl up into a bicep curl. Extend away. Curl it in. And lift. Try not to drop those elbows down. Elbows stay nice and high. Hands are coming to your shoulders. Really squeeze. Use your own resistance to squeeze the biceps in. Imagine you have really heavy dumbbells in your hand. You're squeezing those biceps in. There's nothing more powerful than using your own body weight to create resistance. Sometimes we just need that little bit of imagination and visualization to get the muscles working. Okay, just 5 more. For 4, 3, 2. On this last one, just hold it here. I know I said that was your last one, but I added 1 more on. Bringing your hands to a 90-degree angle. I just want you to give me tiny lifts up. Really, this is your last one. So give it all your energy. Lift and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop those arms down. Roll the shoulders out. Coming to the back of your mat. Taking a deep breath in, lifting your hands up overhead. And then exhale, drop your hands down by your side, tuck your chin to your chest, slowly rolling yourself down. Having a soft bend through your knees if you need to. And just relaxing your hands down, relaxing your neck. Just letting everything fall heavy. And then from here, walking your hands out into a plank. Drop your knees down and then send your hips back into a child's pose. Well done, everyone. That was a tough one for the upper body today, but I really hope you enjoyed it. And then coming forward into a seated position. Actually, instead of a seated position, you're going to bring your right foot over your left, sitting both sit bones down into the mat. You're going to bring your left hand up. You're going to bring it over your right thigh. You're going to twist through your back, opening through the chest, twisting through the spine. This is a great one again for our posture, opening through the chest. And then coming back to centre, switching sides. So this time your left foot is coming over your right thigh, sitting both sit bones down onto the mat. So try not be lifted, drop them down, drop those sit bones down, should I say. This time you're lifting your right hand up, bringing your hand over your left thigh and twisting open through the back. And then coming back to centre. And we will finish with one last deep breath like always. So coming into a seated position, hands down by your side, shoulders are away from your ears. Taking an inhale, lifting the hands up overhead, hands come into prayer. Exhale everything out, hands come down through heart centre. And you are all done. Great work today, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed that full upper body session. If I can ask you to take one thing away from this workout, it is the focus on your posture. So whether you are brushing your teeth, whether you are making a coffee, whatever it is that you're doing, I just want you to be really mindful of your posture. So instead of being slumped down, I want you to stand up really nice and tall, shoulders are away from your ears and really lengthening through the crown of your head. Drawing your ribs down towards your hips, belly button back to your spine. You know it all by now, but really focusing on that mindful posture will help with any back pain or will just help you feel taller, and confidence comes with posture. So it can only benefit us in a really positive way. Like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this workout today. If you did, don't forget to subscribe so that we can work out together again. And hopefully I will see you on the mat again very soon.